Oh, we got another one here. This one is a heavy boy. Nice. Why is it so dark and bloody over here? I thought I rolled that. It's okay. Let me use this. Get a little bit of distance. Hit him with a trip. Nice. He's getting hit by my spinny thingy. He's getting cooked. Nice. He didn't make it. All right, here we go. We're going against the mage now. Let me interrupt the flamethrower. Oh, he weapon swap. Let me trip him there into an arcane eruption. He's doing a burn now. Let me drink a pre-pod. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I win the trade, 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 I win the trade. Here we go. Let me cancel that. Put it on a cooldown. The next animation that he's got, I'm gonna hit him with a trip. It's probably the flamethrower. There it is. Let me interrupt it again. I gotta get out of the Oblivion. It's actually really fucking good. Let me roll through that. Proc the healing breeze. Flamethrower. I'm gonna hit him with a reap. There you go. Cancel that. Good fucking hard rune. Need to use this. Hit him with a trip. Nice. Arcane eruption. He's actually out of stamina, so should he be there here? There you go. Let me get the next one now. Oh, this is a completely different build that we haven't fought before. Here we go. Oh, there's another one now. Here we go. Level 70. We just leveled up. Let's go. Nice. Beautiful. I mean, they just keep coming, chat. How's it going, boys? I hope you enjoyed those clips. So this is the Season 10 SPIN-2-WIN build. It is out of control, you guys. It is so incredibly good. Now, for the gear that I had in every single one of those clips that you guys saw there, it's actually the gear that I was wearing previously in Season 9, right? This gear is still pretty relevant. Of course, little by little, I'm going to start changing it. And here's the thing. As a new returning player or somebody that, you know, just got into the game, if you don't have a beast gear from the previous season, then what I recommend that you do is come over here to the faction vendor, right? Level your faction vendor to the maximum rank. And then if you scroll all the way down to where you can find the new gear, which is right here, this gear is actually incredibly powerful. So if you don't have a very good gear, start farming this gear. This gear is exceptional for PvP. It is so incredibly good. And this flail right here, it is the second best flail in the entire game when it comes to PvP. This one right here is gonna counter bow players, great sword players, great axe players, sword and shield players, healers, you name it. This flail right here, it is insanely powerful. On the offensive socket, you're gonna put keenly empowered. If you don't have Tempest Fury, because it's a hard great axe to get, you can play without the Spin-2-WIN ability. You can play with Maelstrom until you eventually get Tempest Fury, or until you can get the great axe that it also allows you to do the 12 spin, but then at the end you run out of stamina. But worry not. All right, before I move to the next section, yes, if you don't have a good gear right now, go and buy the entire set from the faction vendor. It is incredibly powerful. And what you can do is in every defensive slot, you can either put Alchemist Reprieve, so your potions heal you for a lot more, or you can put, you know, a couple of freedoms, so you're basically immune to hard CCs. Remember that we're going to be using the serum because we're going to be using Endless Stars, and Endless Stars makes you get an insane amount of heal. For the artifacts, we're going to be using the Featherweight, Endless Stars, and, well, Tempest Fury, if you can get it. I know that it's pretty hard to get. Now, once you have obtained like the base gear, like, you know, the one from the faction vendor, you have your faction vendor flail and you have your artifacts, that will be an insane gear for you to pretty much do every PvP activity in the game, open world PvP, arenas, OPR, and you're going to have an incredible amount of success. But this build can get even more and more powerful. And to check how we're gonna make this gear more powerful, we're gonna go into New World Champ. This is my PvP website. For those of you that know, I've been releasing, you know, every season. I have a new setup with new builds. I just released it for season 10. Unfortunately, I've been playing non-stop, like pretty much 12 plus hours every single day. So I haven't had a lot of time to put builds into it, but I'm going to be putting builds into it a lot this weekend. So we're gonna go over here to builds. We're gonna go to melee. Right now, the only build that we have created is the SPIN-2-WIN, because this is my main build. And we're gonna be using 350 strength plus and 200 constitution. The attribute full that we're using, it could be like a 48, because we still have like 18 attributes, you know, to move around, so you don't necessarily need to use the 48. So this is how it looked for the skill tree for both the great axe and the flail. And right here, we're going to be looking at what is considered the best possible setup for this build. But this one is going to take weeks, if not, you know, maybe like a month or two, for you to get the stifling set and the second win. The reason why we want that stifling set is because the way that this build rotation works is we usually use all three abilities, right? Let's say that the enemy is a little far from you. If the enemy is a little far from you, you can start with the whirlwind, right? You can close the distance, you move really fast, and then whenever they're like spend their stamina, or whenever they're gonna use like a mobility ability or something like that, then you can hit them with a reap, right? Like basic attack charge. And then when you hit them with that basic attack charge, well, because of the stifling set, that means that you're going to silence them, right? And if we're playing with a flail and the enemy is close to us, right? If the enemy is far away from you, you're going to start with a whirlwind. But if the enemy is close to you, then you're going to start with a flail. And you're going to start with mending vortex. And the reason why we're going to start with vortex is because vortex is going to rend the enemy. It's going to give them weaken. And it's also going to slow them down. And it's going to give you, CC immunity. And once you use your vortex, you can hit them with a you hit them with a trip, basic attack, arcane eruption. And then, since we use all three abilities, the arcane eruption will also silence the enemy, because it says, hitting an enemy with an attack while all of your active weapon abilities are on cooldown, it will silence the enemy for 2 seconds. So we can constantly be silence the enemy with both our weapons. If we go like this, right? Like right there, we will be silencing the enemy. Or the other way is if we use the whirlwind. Remember, you can animation cancel the whirlwind. Look, boom, boom, boom. So you can animation cancel the whirlwind with like a roll, a basic attack, a block, or another ability. And as you can see, the way that we play this build is using all of the abilities like in one go, right? And the cooldowns of these abilities are pretty similar. Like, look at that. 11, 11, 9, like 9, 9, 8, right? So you can use this rotation very often. And then over here, well, you have the whirlwind, reap, right, and charge. Reap and charge had the similar cooldown. Whirlwind has a longer cooldown, but you're still going to be able to silence the enemy a lot of the time. But going back to the base gear right here, you want to get a helmet that has tenacity critical. You can get this pretty much anywhere in the world, elite chest, race, etc. We're going to be using the featherweight with a weapon perk in it. Then we're going to be using 2 sets of second wind. The reason why we're using 2 sets of second wind is because it says whenever you are exhausted, like whenever you don't have stamina, you do 20% more damage against enemies that are 5 meters away from you. So the way that we can do this is right before we engage into a fight, we can do all of our stamina and then do a whirlwind, right? Since whirlwind has grit, that means that we cannot get interrupted or anything like that while we are whirlwinding, and that whirlwind will be doing 20% more damage. Or if the enemy is running away from us, we can do a triple roll into a trip, basic attack, arcane eruption. And that basic attack, arcane eruption, is going to be also empowered by 20%. So actually running out of stamina with this build before we do our full rotation is actually incredibly powerful thanks to the second wind. And the best thing about her is there is this ring that you can get in the raid that is called Relentless Second Wind. While you are exhausted, you gain uninterruptible, meaning that whenever you are exhausted, you cannot get CC'd. The only CC is a hard CC, which is a stun, which only 3 weapons in the game realistically has stun. Sword and shield, warhammer, rapier, and spear as well. But do not worry about stuns. It is staggers, knockdowns, things. Those are the things they should be worrying about, okay? So running out of stamina, doing the full rotation, getting that 20% increased damage from the set, and also being uninterruptible is going to be ridiculously powerful for this build. Ridiculously powerful. The flail that I'm looking for, which I consider the best flail for PvP, is going to be Sundering Stack, play crits, and then two weapon charms and one skill charm. And one gem charm. You can replace the Sundering Stack or the play crits for N, right? If you get N, Sundering Stack, 2 weapon skill and gem, amazing. If you get N, play crits, 2 weapon skill and gem, amazing. All of those things are incredibly amazing. Remember that if you have Kingly Jagged on one weapon, as long as it's a charm, it works for both weapons. We're going to be putting a Kingly Jagged on Tempest over here, and then we're going to be putting a Kingly Empowered on another piece of gear that you have. In this case, I think we put it in, where is it? Let me see it. Right here, I have it on the amulet. Kingly Empowered right there. So yes, boys, this one is the Ultra Bis setup that it will take you weeks, if not months, to obtain. But in the meantime, you can buy the one from the faction vendor, which is incredibly powerful. Right now, I use all of my tokens into buying like the seals, so I had to craft a lot of charms. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to buy my PvP faction gear, but I will be working on that. I've been having an insane amount of success with this gear right here. So once I get the PvP faction, it's gonna be even better because I'm gonna put a bunch of Alchemist Reprieve and a bunch of Freedom, so I can get even more healing and more CC immunity. And that's pretty much it for the videos. One thing right here that I would like to talk about, since we're already talking in New World Champ, remember that Season 10 New World Champ also has armor weight, so you can select which loadout you are looking for. If you want to remain light and you don't know what to do, you just put light, suggest item, it will tell you what is the best light loadout. If you have, let's say, a medium helm and you want to be light, then you select medium helm, suggest, and it will tell you. And yeah, if you're using featherweight, it would also tell you what is the best way to remain light. If you want to be medium and use the featherweight, then it will suggest you what to wear. So this is an insane tool right here that I want you guys to utilize if you guys want to, min max your gear and basically get the best out of it. All right. Oh, I selected featherweight right there. So right here, then if I select, let's say, medium pants, it will suggest you like go medium shoes for the best way that you can go. And another thing that he has is if you are part of my community, you can go over here where you can post your builds, and that build will go directly to me when then we can see it on stream and stuff like that. But anyways, that was pretty much it. I stream every single day on Twitch and on YouTube, so if you guys would like to come and follow me there, let me know what you guys think about the Season 10 and how you guys feel about this build. This build, again, is a powerhouse, and if you've been watching my stream, you know that we've been 1v1, 1v2, all the way to like 1v7, 1v8. But anyways, like you guys saw in the clips. That's all I got. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace! Nice, did it make it? Nice, did it make it? Did it make it? Did it make it? armor. I'm very squishy because I'm a light assassin. But with the helps of the perks and abilities and the help of the alchemist potion setup that I have, it makes all of these things possible. Nice. That was pretty good.